Okay, in today's video, I'm going to show you a really useful tool which you've probably already seen and wondered how did I do that? And that is the fact that you have to complete some of these assignments in a specific sequential order. Now to do that, I've got all the resources here. We've been predominantly looking at the add materials option, but now I want to show you this options bar. You can individually assign specific tasks to specific students, but what I'm talking about today is the student completion. So if I activate student completion, I can now add a requirement. I can say that student must view this item first, so I can choose the resources that I've created there. I can add a second requirement, which is how you look at this page. I want you to view that. I also want you to post a comment on my question about does pineapple belong on pizza. Then I want you to view the example content page. I also want you to view the second poetry content page. I definitely want you to watch creating class discussions. And I want you to see how to install third-party applications. So now I've created the requirements and I said you have to complete it in sequential order. So click Save. And what will happen now is you can see this is the requirement. So this will say that you must view, must post, and the due date, must view. So now kids will have to come in and they have to complete this in sequential order. You've also noticed that the student progress bar has popped up. So if I go to student progress, I can now see which percentage of tasks have been completed by which students. So let's look at the student view and see what that looks like. So I'm changing to the student account. I'm going into the course. And now I have also got a view here that tells me there's something in here that I must complete. I go in and I can see everything is grayed out. I can't click on these. I can only click on the first one. Once I click on that, and I've now viewed this, I've watched my video, I've completed the reading. If I go back, now the next one, I can click on that. So if I view that. Okay, I'm working through it. Now I'm able to comment on something. So it's ticked off that I viewed it and I can move sequentially through it. This is great for making sure that students are doing what they should be doing in the order that you want them to do it. It's great for having kids catch up with work if they've been away. There's a lot of functionality to that. Now if I go back here and I click on student progress, I can see that this student has now completed 29% of the tasks that I've assigned them. So it's a great kind of analytical tool to keep track of how students are progressing through the learning. Okay, so again, that's up here in the options section, student completion. Okay.